Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a journey back in time, further back than recorded history, further back than written words. We're going to step into the very dawn of humanity, to a time when survival was a daily miracle and every sunrise brought new challenges. Get ready to witness a pivotal moment in our evolutionary story, a tale of instinct, resilience, and the birth of something truly extraordinary. This isn't just history. It's our history, etched in the very fabric of our being. Imagine this. The sun, a molten orb, bleeds across the savanna, cutting through the morning mist. It's a breathtaking yet terrifying world. Beneath this ancient sky, a small band of Sahelanthropus tchadensis, our distant ancestors, moves through the tall grass. They're upright, yes, but still undeniably half-ape. Their fur glistens with dew, their bellies are empty, and their eyes, restless, scan the horizon. They don't walk alone. Hunger follows them like a relentless shadow, a constant companion in this untamed wilderness. At the head of this small group is the matriarch. She's a scarred female, a survivor, her ribs pressing against her skin, a testament to countless lean seasons. One arm cradles her child, a precious bundle in a perilous world. Around her, 6 others move in a loose crescent, every nerve alert, every sense heightened. They listen intently, their ears catching every subtle whisper of the wild. The air itself hums with the relentless chirping of cicadas and the distant, unsettling growls of unseen predators. Every single sound is a double-edged sword, both a promise of potential sustenance and a chilling threat of danger. Then, a sudden sharp movement, a rustle in the reeds. The male with the broken fang, always vigilant, grunts sharply. The entire group freezes, instincts honed over millennia taking over. Out from the underbrush bursts a Dick, small, swift, and utterly terrified. In an instant, primeval instinct erupts. The hunters, if you can even call them that, lacking any sophisticated tools, fan out. They don't have spears or bows, only their hands and the rough stones they've learned to wield. One female circles wide, her movements calculated, driving the prey straight toward the waiting males. A cry, a desperate leap, and then a chaos of flailing limbs, dust, and raw struggle. And just as quickly as it began, silence descends. The dust slowly settles. On a cracked rock, a glint of fresh blood. They eat quickly, ravenously, without fire, without ceremony, without a moment to spare. The kill is tragically small. It can only feed the youngest and the weakest among them. The matriarch, with a gesture older than any language, pushes the precious flesh toward her child first. The others watch, their eyes conveying a silent, profound understanding. The group survives through her, through this innate, selfless act. But peace, even for a moment, is a fleeting visitor in this brutal world. A sudden, chilling wind cuts across the plain, bringing with it a stench, the unmistakable smell of rot and impending danger. The matriarch's child looks up, eyes wide with an unspoken fear. And then, from the deepening shadow of a termite mound, it emerges, a leopard. Its muscles ripple with lethal grace. Its tail twitches with predatory anticipation. It is a silent storm of hunger, a creature of pure, terrifying efficiency. The group explodes into motion, a desperate scramble for survival. Some, quick and agile, scramble for the safety of nearby trees. Others instinctively form a tight circle, snarling, pounding their fists against the earth in a primal display of defiance. At the very center, defiant, stands the matriarch, clutching her child fiercely. The leopard charges, a blur of deadly intent. But this group is not helpless. Broken Fang, with a guttural roar, hurls a stone. It strikes the predator's shoulder, a surprisingly solid thud. Another joins him, then another. The air fills with grunts and the whizzing sound of flying rocks. One brave male, fueled by an adrenaline-fueled courage, lunges slamming into the leopard's flank. The beast, enraged, spins its claws raking across his chest. Blood sprays a vivid crimson against the dusty earth, and he falls. But his sacrifice, his courageous distraction is enough. The matriarch shrieks, a piercing primal cry that galvanizes the group, sending them surging forward as one. Together, united in their desperation, they drive the powerful predator back. It retreats, limping, melting back into the shimmering haze. Silence returns to the savannah, broken only by the labored, ragged breathing of the wounded male. The group gathers around him, their fear slowly giving way to concern. The matriarch, her face etched with worry, touches his chest, gently smearing the blood with her fingers. Then, with an ancient, instinctive knowledge, she pulls leaves from a nearby bush, chews them meticulously, and presses the resulting paste into his wound. It's a crude medicine, yet profoundly effective, an act of healing as old as life itself. They wait, huddled together until his breathing steadies, a collective sigh of relief. Just when they think the immediate danger has passed, the sky unleashes its fury. The rain begins without warning, a sudden torrential downpour. The sky collapses in a deafening thunderclap, and the savannah transforms into a churning sea of mud and wind. The group huddles desperately beneath a fallen acacia tree, clinging to one another, their bodies pressed together for warmth and comfort, as lightning fractures the world around them in blinding flashes. A particularly vivid flash ignites a distant tree. Fire. It's a rare terror, a destructive force they barely comprehend. The youngest watch it, their eyes glowing with a primal awe, mesmerized by its destructive beauty. The storm passes as quickly as it came, leaving behind a lingering scent of ozone and the acrid smell of smoke on the horizon. The matriarch, ever the leader, guides them toward it. Cautious, step by careful step, they approach the blackened ground. The fire, though terrifying, has done something remarkable. It has cleared the tall, dense grass, revealing a hidden bounty, roasted carcasses of hares and lizards cooked by nature's fury. The group eats again, this time warm flesh, soft and easy to tear. Their fear, slowly, transforms into something new. Reverence. The matriarch, her curiosity piqued, tentatively touches the smoldering wood, jerks her hand away from the heat, then touches it again, slower this time. A spark of understanding, a flash of insight, flickers in her gaze. The seed of controlling fire, of harnessing its power, has been planted. Days pass, blurring into a new rhythm of survival. The wounded male recovers, slowly but surely, a testament to their rudimentary care. The group moves together more tightly now, no longer a collection of individuals, but a single, living organism, bound by shared experience and mutual reliance. They share water carefully gathered in folded leaves, a precious commodity. They groom each other, strengthening social bonds, and constantly watch for the telltale circling of vultures, harbingers of death. Infants cling securely to their mothers' backs. Elders seek the precious shade during the scorching midday sun. Bonds are forged not from choice, but from the brutal necessity of survival itself. And then, the second twist in their epic journey. At the river crossing, a vital lifeline in this arid land, shapes appear on the opposite bank. Another band, similar yet distinctly foreign. Taller males, their eyes sharper, more wary. A low guttural growl ripples through both groups simultaneously, an ancient warning. The matriarch, always seeking to avoid conflict, raises her arm, palm open in a universal gesture of peace. The gesture halts her own kin, but it does not stop the strangers. One steps forward, teeth bared, clearly aggressive. Stones are raised on both sides. The air thickens, heavy with unspoken tension, bristling with the threat of violence. Suddenly, without warning, a colossal crocodile lunges from the murky water, massive and swift, dragging one of the rival males under. Chaos erupts on both banks, but in that chaos, something ancient shifts, something profound is born. Both tribes, shocked and terrified, instinctively retreat from the river's edge, watching in horror as the water turns red. The matriarch, seeing the struggling form, moves first. Without hesitation, she pushes a large log toward the trapped stranger, helping him climb free from the jaws of death. The rival group stares, uncertain, their aggression momentarily forgotten. Then slowly, tentatively, they lower their raised stones. A fragile, improbable truce is born in the face of a common enemy. By dusk, an extraordinary sight unfolds. Both bands, former rivals, share a kill, eating together beneath a bruised twilight sky. Infants from both groups play cautiously in the mud. The wounded, once enemies, now rest side by side, their shared experience forging an unexpected connection. The matriarch gazes at the horizon, where the faint glow of firelight still lingers from the burned plains. In her eyes there's not just memory, but a flicker of profound understanding, the first spark of cooperation, the dawn of what would become humanity's greatest defense, the group. Not just a group, but the interconnected, compassionate, powerful force of Bas. What an incredible journey through our deepest past. It reminds us that even in the most challenging environments, cooperation and empathy are not just ideals, but powerful tools for survival. If you found this dive into human origins as fascinating as I did, please hit that like button, subscribe for more incredible stories, and let me know in the comments what other ancient mysteries you'd like us to explore. Your support helps us keep bringing these stories to life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.